Hi everyone, it's Tuesday 2nd of December and I'm looking forward to just a quick preview of the weekend 6th and 7th of December, and I've got a fair few events listed, most of them not in the UK actually, but just a quick heads up. I mentioned last week the Friday night Under the Lights 5k road races in Battersea. There wasn't a live stream as such, but both the men's and the women's race elite races are now up on YouTube on the Friday night Under the Lights YouTube channel. So yeah, both good races, both course records I think, so worth a watch. Other than that, now what we got coming up, well, I'll be at a Kent Cross Country League on Saturday the 6th and videoing there hopefully. There's also the English Schools Cup Final, which is being shown live with a subscription, unfortunately, Runner Space and Vinco. So that's on Saturday. Then looking abroad, mainly in the USA, you've got the USA cross country trials championships at Portland, Oregon. They're 12:30 to 4 p.m. local time, which turns out to be, because there's 8 hours difference to the UK, 8:30 to midnight over here in the UK. They're on a golf course near Portland, and they should be good because they're, the trials for the upcoming World Cross Country Championships that take place in USA. Then also worth keeping an eye on, and it's been shown on FlowTrack on Saturday, being the evening in the UK, is the latest Boston indoor meet, and there's quite a few Brits racing there. If you go on Lancer Timing Services, should be able to pick up the entry lists where there's a lot of them. For example, there's 243 men entered for the 5,000, 237 women just for the 5,000, and there is a 3,000 as well. So a lot going on there. There's a few might get attention. Jane Hedengren, who was second in the NCAA cross country, she goes in the 5,000. Josh Howie's going in over 600 meters. And I think I read somewhere he might even be attempting a world record, which seems a strange time to be doing that in December, but there you go. Colin Salmon's doing a 3K. He's a real top miler. If you look at the 5K on the men's side, it's just loaded with Kenyans who are in the NCAA system. There is Gary Martin, who's I think a 3:48 miler. He's in there and he finished 7th in the NCAA cross country, so he's in good shape. But no doubt that's going to be really quick on both the men's and the women's 5,000 side. A few Brits going, like George Cootie is in the 3,000, and he was 10th in the NCAA cross country. And a couple of other names you might know, likes of Piers Copeland, Tyler Billiard go over 3,000 as well. And there's plenty of others if you scan through the entry list. I think the heat sheets will be up late on Thursday as far as the UK timing is concerned. So that's the Boston indoor meet, the Sharon Collier Danville meeting on Saturday in the USA in Boston. So look out for that. Then we go to Sunday. There are road races going across the UK. For example, maybe the Victory 5 at Portsmouth, over 5 miles that takes place. But the big one on the world scale, and I haven't got a huge amount of information for it, is the Valencia Marathon, which is talked about so often as being one of the fastest marathons in the world. It starts 8:15 Spanish time, which is 7:15 a.m. UK time on Sunday morning. I can't find, to be honest, a live stream. It's not on Runner Space, not on FlowTrack, doesn't appear on YouTube currently. It's not on the World Athletics site, although they've shown it before there. So I'm afraid you're just going to have your wits about you if you want to see the Valencia Marathon, and just scan social media and various channels to see if you can pick that up online. Somebody might be able to tell me and put in the comments if you happen to know where it might be, because I think that quite a few of us will be interested. You got pretty standard array of really quick Kenyans and Ethiopians in there. Fastest man is the winner from 2023, Cisse Lema, who's run 2:01.48, and then there's Baricio, fastest woman at 2:14.58, another Ethiopian. But probably our attention in the UK is going to be on some of the Brits like Alex Yee, the Olympic triathlon champion, Phil Sessman, who ran just under 2:08 in Amsterdam not that long ago and has earmarked this one to really attack it. Charlotte Purdue and Rose Harvey are on the women's entries, or on the elite list that's been announced. Yee and Sessman aren't even listed on the elite list. I just happen to know that, and apologies because I'm sure there'll be others, but the information is really really sparse. I also know and have been following quite recently Jake Barraclough, who's the Ran to Japan YouTuber who's got over 100,000 subscribers, and he's been targeting sub 2:10 marathon at Valencia. He's had a couple of hiccups recently, but yeah, there's plenty to look forward to there. Get the app. There is an app, Valencia Marathon, if you want to follow people, but you can't really follow them until they've registered that they're going to start. So I've tried a few and you can't really pick up from there much either at the moment on Tuesday. So there you go. Quite a bit going on actually, and look forward to seeing what pans out. Hope you have a good week.